Now we're going to look at being the leader in starting a conversation and getting someone to introduce themselves, right? Making them comfortable with that intention of, I want to know who this person is. I'm curious, right? And I really want to listen to them. Okay, so the intention is very important when learning a language and communicating with someone, right? Because when we have the right intentions, when we are sincerely curious, we're going to sincerely listen to that other person, focus on them, be present, absorb more information, and we are going to learn better because we're going to be really listening. When we really listen, we learn more. So that is the objective of asking questions, so we really understand the other person, okay? And learn and improve our communication, yeah, with other people, right? So we could say, where are you from? Or you can say, where do you come from? Or you can say, what country are you from? Or you can say, what country do you come from? Now, it's good to have options. Options, okay, are good to know when we learn another language because we have more choices, right? In English, we have many ways to say the same thing, okay? So it's good to have options, right? What, right? It's like normally for a thing, right? Or a situation, a circumstance. Ooh. Okay, where, a place, right? An area, location. Okay, we can also hear an object, which is a thing. Okay, so how can we respond? We saw this in the first video. I'm from America, right? Right? Where do you come from? I come from America or the United States. What country do you come from? America. I come from America. And try to respond actually with the same words that are in the question. It will help you to learn. Okay? What country do you come from? I come from America. Okay? Or Canada, because yes, me, I have 2 nationalities. Okay. Now, this is not asked as much, but it can be asked. It is possible for someone to say, what is your nationality? What is your nationality? My nationality? Well, I have 2 nationalities. I am American and Canadian. Canadian and American citizen. Right? What else can we ask? Where, another where do you live? Now, where you live is where you reside, right? Your residence. Your home or your house, okay? Where do you live? Dang question marks at the end. Where do you live? And my response in the last video was, I live in France, right? Do you remember your response? Of course, you know where you live, right? Then, what else can we ask the person to show that we are interested sincerely? It's not only about showing, it's about being sincerely interested. So how do we show we are interested? We can say, what do you like to do? Or you could say, what are your hobbies? What do I like to do? I could talk forever about what I like to do, but I only gave a few examples in the last video. So, what do I like to do? I like surfing, or I like to surf, right? I like surfing, or I like to surf. I like water sports, so object, surfing, to surf, verbs, right? I like film. I love my job. I like music, right? So it's cool. Then the conversation can then move on. The conversation can then change. But it's important to, if someone asks you a question or you ask someone a question, you will know if they are interested in you, or, if they may be shy or, miss some questions, but a real exchange or conversation is when there's a back and forth, you know what I mean? But something that is natural and smooth. So, maybe the person will ask you, or the person asks you, what do you like to do? Oh, and maybe the person will say, I like horse riding. And then you take the conversation, maybe you had a similar experience, right? So they would say, I like horse riding, or I like scuba diving. Oh, I also like scuba diving. I like water sports. And then you talk about scuba diving. And so the conversation develops into something true and interesting for both. So we used where and what, right, in this video. So you see a pattern here. What is the pattern? Here, the open question word. Where, what, okay? There are others too. Why, when, how, who, etc. Then you have the verb to be, or the verb to do, right? Like, this could change. You could say, where is your family? My family is in America and Canada, right? So you have the verb to be, the verb to do. Then you can also see another pattern here where you have open question word, and then the object, right, or the subject, and then you have the verb to be or the verb to do. So this is also a possibility. Okay? Then you have the person who is being spoken to, right? You. And then here you have a preposition at the end. Okay? Here you have verb and then preposition. And then here it's quite simple. Question word, verb, person being spoken to, and then verb, right? And of course, this means all of that. All right? Here, open question word, verb to do, person, verb, verb to do, right? So there is a structure Some people need to see that structure and maybe practice the structure. Others don't need that. They just need to hear it and speak it, then see it, practice it. It's important to recognize that you took the time to watch this video, to practice, to learn, and you should give yourself that credit. That's really good, okay? That you are making an effort. You can subscribe to our channel. We're also on Facebook and Instagram, so feel free to be a part of our network. And if you have any questions, send us a message, get in touch with us, and we'd love to hear from you and answer any questions that you have.